Asterisk, welcome back to MQ Cars. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic hot hatches of all time, the all-new 2026 Volkswagen Golf R. If you thought the Golf R couldn't get any better, well, Volkswagen just raised the bar again. Asterisk, let's talk design first, because at first glance, you'll notice that the 2026 Golf R isn't just a refresh, it's a refined evolution. The new front fascia looks sharper and more aggressive, with slimmer matrix LED headlights and a slightly more sculpted hood line that gives it a meaner stance. The lower front grille has been redesigned to improve airflow while adding a subtle performance flair. Around the back, things are just as sleek smoke taillights, a more pronounced diffuser, and of course, the signature quad exhaust tips that tell you instantly, this isn't your average hatchback. Asterisk under the hood. The 2026 Golf R still carries the legendary 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, but it's been retuned for even more performance. We're now looking at around 333 horsepower, up from the previous 315. That might not sound massive on paper, but combined with the updated torque vectoring all-wheel drive system, this car hooks like never before. Volkswagen's engineers have worked some real magic here. 0 to 60. Just around 4.2 seconds. For a compact hatch, that's seriously impressive. Asterisk, but straight line speed is only half the story. The new Golf R handles with razor-sharp precision thanks to upgraded dampers and improved chassis stiffness. Whether you're carving through back roads or pushing it on a track day, the 2026 R keeps you confident and in control. And yes, there's still a 6-speed manual option in some markets. But the 7-speed DSG remains buttery, smooth and quicker than ever. Asterisk, inside, the cabin feels familiar, but upgraded. Volkswagen has taken a lot of feedback from the last generation and made some welcome changes. The infotainment screen has been enlarged and reworked with new software that's faster and more intuitive. The climate controls are now backlit, and physical buttons make a return, thankfully. No more fumbling around with sliders while you're driving. The digital cockpit is crisp, fully customizable, and now even more motorsport inspired in the R-specific modes. Asterisk, seats, well, they're proper sport bucket supportive, comfortable, and with our branding stitched into the headrests. The blue accents around the cabin give it that subtle but distinctive touch. And for those wondering, yes, it still offers practicality. This is still a Golf after all. There's plenty of rear legroom and cargo space for your weekend gear or daily errands. Asterisk, tech-wise, the Golf R comes packed. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, parking assist, the works. But more than the features, it's how well everything is integrated. Nothing feels like an afterthought to cohesive drivers. Car that also happens to be a great daily. Asterisk now. Pricing hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but expect it to start around the mid-$40,000 range. Depending on trim and options, you could see it pushing toward $50,000. But honestly, for the level of performance tech, everyday usability, you're getting it still feels like one of the best value propositions in the hot hatch world. Asterisk, the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R is a reminder that performance doesn't need to scream for attention. It's clean, composed, and incredibly capable. Whether you're a die-hard VW fan or just someone looking for a thrilling all-rounder, this car absolutely deserves your attention. Asterisk, that's all for today's look at the 2026 Golf R. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more reviews, comparisons, and everything automotive, make sure you subscribe to MQ Cars. Leave a comment below. What do you think of the new R? Would you take it over something like the Civic Type R or GR Corolla? Let us know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.